hopefully we are live. And so, if you can't hear me out there, hopefully my wife is tuning in. Are you tuning in? God, I hope so. To see if this is working. We had a shit ton of weird things happen as we were trying to go live. Yeah. Mass hysteria. That's one big Twinkie. So yeah. So Scooter's full of anxiety, sweat, and freaking out. But I think we might be live. I'm just gonna double check because I don't know if any of our watchers over those, anybody over there has a Twitch account. I know. Well, everybody's there's audio, so I'm hearing myself delayed about 17 seconds or so. So let's find out. All right. Well, let's just do some quick announcements because I guess we're live. So, what are my announcements? I had them pulled up, rebooted the computer 4 times, but this week, guess what's happening? 2 things. We will be at First Fridays again because it's the first Friday. It's the first Friday. And the only way I got this to work is like, you should see these levels up here. And my levels are cranked because something is wrong. So if this whole thing starts sparking, please don't swat me. So this weekend, this Friday, we will be at First Fridays. We're going to be giving out, playing board games with people, hanging out outside where there's fun music and beer and bounce houses and food trucks. So we'll be over there. So it's in North Natomas. So come see us. Also on Friday, our bonus content from Michael Panush was on our podcast, and our bonus content comes out on Friday. And this lovely lady, let's see if I can, right there in the middle, she's got a little wave there. This little lady there. Excusez-moi. Excuse. She edited it and made sure that we can have that stuff go on our podcast. So come check it out, okay? It's on where all those podcasts are. It's called Off the Dice on iTunes and Spreaker and Stitcher and all that good stuff. So check it out if you want. Next week, of course, we are back with some good stuff. What are we doing next week? Tuesday? We are back with a special episode of Generation Hero. So make sure and check that out. Give a shout out to our sponsors, Arknight and Ambient Realms. And we are going to be, stay tuned for some pretty cool stuff because we've got some pretty cool local events coming up. We might mix some Magic the Gathering in here, some play system called Weave, more D&D, more tabletop games, just some cool stuff happening. So just stay tuned. I'm going to get over to these guys because holy crap, I'm going to go pop open a beer and relax for like 30 seconds, check on some sound. Oh, I have something stronger. It's over there too. And
it's like the room was on fire and you're just thinking, this is okay.
It's totally reasonable. It's fine.
And let me give it over to completely them. And it's all yours.
It is.
All right, so we're all dead. Next game?
Hi. Oh, no.
Yeah. Whoops.
Like I just posted on the chat and on the Twitch thing here. Yeah, hey, there were some slight delays. Everything's okay and operational for right now. So thank you. Magic applause.
Are they cheering the breakdown and then cheering us being live? I don't know. I'm confused.
We're live. We're not live. We're live.
That was the problem.
What is this, Schrodinger's Twitch?
You need to like.
And here's Jim. See?
Hey! Just a pause.
Wow.
So, hi everybody. Sorry for the delays.
It's all good.
Just
Still at 17 seconds now.
Yeah, wait.
It's only like 8 hours. Where am I? What's going on? I blacked out. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of One Shot Action Theater. Tonight's episode is going to be a continuation of Fallout Texas, the musical. Joining us tonight will be Pat, Valerie, and Brad. I would love to like go in more in depth in a lot of stuff, but since he left us, we were kind of in a fight. So
On a fight and doing really badly.
Yeah.
we're
all dying.
Ugh.
So
I'm doing fine.
Before we start taking actions, everybody, please, if you can, take the one die right there. Please go ahead and roll.
Yeah, boy.
Bad karma, 2 good karma.
Do you want me to roll one too?
Yes. 1 bad karma, and for me,
So we have 2 bad and 2 good.
3 good, 2 bad.
Oh.
So karma is basically our. I really wish we had X or Y or Z. You flip the karma point over. Congratulations, you got whatever. As long as it helps the story along.
You have to do it yourself.
So, where we left everybody, they just found some
You're a
super
strong,
mutants.
independent woman.
And in Texas, they don't exist until now. So they're fighting them.
Much to our chagrin.
Much to
and
their
death.
chagrin. And near death. So,
I'm doing just fine.
we're going to go ahead and start from right to left. So, if you could.
Oh,
what are you
you're
gonna do?
you're right, not our light. Okay, good.
Yeah. Stage right. Yeah.
Around the circular table.
Yeah, I'm gonna take like a 5-foot step back, like one tile.
Okay.
Draw my pistol in. Is stim pack? Is that a?
That looking at here, it is going to be considered an action because it's performing first aid.
Oof, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take a shot then.
Okay.
With my brand new, highly increased skill usage for ranged light.
Yes,
So
I had everybody go ahead and level up because they were going to level up after the fight. Too bad our fight took too long. So, go ahead. We're going to say the difficulty
But
is
you
going to be
remember
2.
this.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah.
No, it's these ones.
Yes. So, basically, he's going to roll those dice there, and we're going to dissect what happened.
Lots and lots of good stuff.
I see a penguin.
I see several things.
Well, before we say what we got, remember, you would have had, what, 2... You have how much in your agility? 3?
I have 3 agility and 4 light ranged.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and say take 2 of the green ones out and
Okay.
take 1 of the yellow ones out.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 to 1, my bad.
So what do you got there? 3 successes,
4 advantage.
4 advantage, and 2
threats.
threats. So those 2 threats cancel out. So you do how much damage you do? with your pistol?
5 with the pistol.
Okay.
Is that 3 additional? Is that additional damage for the 3?
For every additional success is 1 extra damage.
So total 8.
8. Okay. How do you want to use that advantage? Because basically what you could do with the advantage is you can make him do something you don't want to do. You
Make
can
him
make
do a
him drop
handstand.
his weapon.
Actually, I was thinking, can I make him drop hit, knock the melee weapon out of his hands, the kind of the rebar club? Is that what it was? Shoot that
Okay.
damn thing right out of his hands.
Like all Texas gunslingers, you shoot the gun out, or you shoot his rebar club out of his hands, and it flies like maybe over to here because rebar doesn't really fly very far. So his melee weapon is right there, and he's angry. He took what, 8 damage? So
Took 8 for me. I think he has a lot of absorb.
I think we broke both their armor.
How much of them broke that armor?
I think we broke them both.
I do not know.
I don't remember.
He would have made it out of this, hopefully. Hopefully.
He made new armor in the time we were gone.
Just like we got level up, they got new armor.
Yeah, I think I took down their soak. Their soak is still at 4. So you did
Excellent.
about 8 damage, right?
8 base and then minus the soak.
Yeah, so you did about 4 damage. So he is on par with the other fellow there. Valerie, what does your handy dandy vault dweller do?
Well, last time we were here, she was aiming.
Okay.
So I assume next I shoot.
Yes.
Because I am out of stim packs. Otherwise,
So-
I'd heal.
So how many points do you have in your agility?
1.
1. Okay, so that's 1 green die. And then how many points in ranged light do you have?
1.
1? Okay. So, go ahead, take one of those guys too.
Good job.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
so
sorry. I
short.
don't have the reach. And
okay,
go
that's
ahead
fine.
and take 2 purple and also add 1 blue. So, give it a shot. What do we
Well,
got?
that's a lot of success.
That's what, 4 successes, 1 failure.
Two failures,
one threat.
one disadvantage, or 1 threat, and then 1 advantage.
So,
Totally a penguin, everybody.
Totally a
Understand.
penguin, yes.
yes. So, overall, we have what, 4 successes, 2 failure, 1 threat, and 1 advantage. Okay, so Valor, you succeeded.
Okay.
With that gun.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that gun, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what does the damage do for that gun?
That gun has 6 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 6 now. He is obviously aggravated by what has occurred and probably looking forward to attacking when he gets the opportunity, provided, Brad.
Yes, I too was aiming that last time, so I am going to continue to shoot because that is what everyone's good at. Shooting.
Okay, so what is your ranged heavy?
My ranged heavy is 2 points. However, my heavy rifle is jammed at the moment, so I'm using a pistol.
Okay, so you're going to use ranged light. How many points do you have in agility?
2, and then 2 points of the other thing.
So we'll say 1 green and 1 yellow, or 2 green, 1 yellow. And since you are aiming, 1 blue die, we'll take the difficulty as 2.
Okay.
So go ahead, take a shot.
Wow.
I'm very good at what I do.
Wow.
Yeah, you are.
We have come
So-
off this bad streak of just like getting wrecked, and suddenly we're all hitting our shots.
Well, you know, adrenaline's kicking in. We're all about to die.
Yeah, that's fight or flight, baby.
So
Yeah, seriously.
Here, let me turn the
my
radio
gun
on.
does 6 damage normally, which means I'm at 10 damage, I think, for this.
So,
No,
Yeah,
9.
10.
10.
Because I need the 1 to actually hit, don't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you've got
Those 2
those
cancel,
cancel out, so you have 4 successes. So that's 5 plus 3.
Right.
So that's 8.
Wait, no, it's 6 plus 3.
6
Yeah,
plus
6.
3.
I'm the one with the 5 because I chose a smaller round
Yeah.
gun.
I have a better gun.
Like an idiot.
So
I have that gun.
you hit him.
Good.
You hit him, and in true Fallout fashion,
Might want to take the time. Might want
His
to
head
take
pops.
an elevator from you.
Good.
he drops to his
Oh,
knees,
There you go.
falls over. The laser rifle is obviously still in his hands. And yeah,
Is it dead?
the first one is now dead.
Yes.
Well, ain't that just darn tootin'?
I love
some
in character
help over
adventure.
here.
It's great. So
Smoking gun in my hand, no brick in the other. Like shoot.
So he takes off in a mad sprint, jumps over the rock, and he's moving towards,
It's fallen comrade.
yeah, because Rebar Club might do some work, but that laser rifle seems
do
to
a
be
lot
doing
more.
a pretty good job.
Guys, we need to stop him.
Guys, stop.
That's right. Yeah.
Wrong character.
Ah, jeez, the little demon child.
Goddamn little demon child coming up on us like we don't know what's what.
Pat?
My turn.
Yeah, you're up, my good sir.
Does this man not have a laser gun or
Nope.
gun?
Currently, no gun.
Which guy? The guy that you're using right now?
The living man, the living enemy.
The living enemy, he was disarmed of his giant rebar club and is now running towards that laser rifle.
Shoot.
Ah,
Yeah, so stop.
So, I'm gonna close the distance and then take the shot.
Okay.
Can I aim and then shoot?
Uh,
Or was it for the
aim was for the next turn.
Aim
yeah,
for the next
aim
one.
was
Okay.
going to help for the next time. You want to just hip shot it?
Yeah, I'll just hit a shot. Can I move? Is that close enough to get so I don't have a huge amount of?
Like
Because
that.
I have a ranged light, so it's short range.
Short range. Was engaged was close, and then 3 from that was going to be short
Some good
range.
there. So it's 3 from agility and 4 from my skill.
Yeah, and then with the yellow ones, because you're proficient, as we said, 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Take 2 of these and 2 of these.
You're going to take
Oh, 2 for each one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll say 2 purple.
Not great.
Not awful.
That didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's
Everything cancels out.
I have an advantage on it, but yeah,
2
cancels
advantages.
out.
But,
No, they
oh, you're right. I didn't see that one.
one advantage on that, but no success.
All right. You fire, but you're also ready to make another shot.
I'll aim
Yeah.
for the next
You're
round.
aiming for the next round. So, all right. V, what does Vault Dweller do?
5 on 5, right?
5 roll 5, aiming at the one person dead. So 5 roll 5, aim at that one.
Okay, that's gonna be your turn. You're gonna hold your action to aim, so that way next time around. you
I
fire.
make big boom. In character.
Jeez.
Brad.
All right, so I'm gonna take my gun,
Yeah.
turn it to the side, and just light this big mamacita up.
Oh, you're gonna do some cowboy shooting.
Yes, I am.
So ranged light is what? 2, right?
Ranged light is 2, and agility is 2. So I've got 4 green, correct? And then
Yeah.
I can exchange.
You can exchange 2
2
of them
green
for your
for
1
yellow.
yellow. Difficulty's gonna be 2. You got some 2 purples.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Looks
I
like 2
think-
successes, 2 advantage.
But
That
free
one
threat.
and that one cancel out. So you got
I've got 1 success and 1 threat.
1 success is going to be enough to hit him. So what's your weapon do?
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. So he is down to 6. And then. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take bread in a can, man. If you're offering, I'm more than happy
Well,
to.
yeah,
help,
like-
so.
I'm gonna be pounding.
Oh, it's 21st Amendment. Is that 21st Amendment?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Dude.
Thank you.
And not that they're sponsoring or anything,
They're not.
but
They're just really good.
But the cool thing is, like Rayleigh's here in Natomas, I open stuff for people because I feel like I'm a bartender.
Thank
I don't
you
know,
so
it's
much.
weird. They have a 15 pack
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
for
whoa,
16
you're not even
bucks.
gonna cheers with the
Yeah.
table?
Did you want one in addition?
I'm gonna give right now. I'll probably have some one that I brought.
Sorry, I was stressed out about 20 minutes
I
ago.
know, I am.
Yeah, that
I've
was,
been stressed
difficult.
out a lot of things lately.
And all I can think
Opa.
about is the dollar signs now. I'm
It's
gonna
a
buy
victory.
something.
Boy, Nigel.
Something.
Ad Victorium.
Cheers.
For rating.
Solancha. Alright, sorry for interrupting, but I was excited.
That's really good.
It's fine.
That
Don't
that
ever be
really
sorry
hits the
about
spot.
bringing alcohol.
Never in 1,000 years be sorry for that at all. So, you hit him. Because of his soak, he takes 2 damage, so he's down to 6. And then he runs up and he picks up the laser rifle. And that's his turn. He is going to aim.
Can I move and still keep my aim or no?
If you move, I'm going to say you're going to lose your aim.
Okay, then I guess. Do I have disadvantage? I'm guessing I'm gonna have additional.
You'd have that 1 boost for aiming, but if you move and then try to fire again, you lose that boost.
I'm gonna keep the boost. I'm gonna take a shot
Okay.
from this distance.
Okay.
How many of these?
2.
2. Really good. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah. So
Those cancel out. This cancels out. So it puts me at 3 successes and 2 advantage. After the one, technically 4 successes and 3 damage and 2 advantage.
So what is that? 5 plus
5 plus 3, 8.
8. He is really hurt now. He is like screaming in pain. He's screaming for the master to come and save him, whoever the hell that is.
No master's gonna save you today. And I'm gonna take aim again, just in case. In case everything just goes to hell in a handbasket after this.
I go bang bang.
Okay. All right.
Is that right?
You have anything in ranged light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many do you have in ranged light?
I have one.
One and one agility.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. We'll say take away one of those greens
Okay.
and swap it with a yellow. All right. Give it a shot.
I fall down.
Let's see. 3 successes.
One advantage and 2 failures and 1 threat.
So there's 1 advantage and 1 success.
So it's just a regular success. It looks a little. Oh, it says 2 advantage, huh?
yeah.
2 advantage. So 1 advantage. 2 advantage. No, 1
No,
advantage.
1
and
advantage,
1
1
success.
success.
All right, V. In true Fallout fashion, how does this guy get taken down?
I would like to shoot out one of his eyes so it goes through the back of his head.
Okay.
Mean.
So
That's just mean.
So as you
Goddamn
as
demon
you,
child.
as you take aim with that gun, like everything syncs up. That somehow magically works on that Pip-Boy of yours that has no screen. Just kidding. We're gonna add it in post. It's fine.
Add it in post.
Takes aim. Everything syncs up. You hit execute, and then as he's turning, he's like, "Bah, pop." Eye bursts, like you see a little bit of a pop in the front, and then the back of his skull just cracks open, and he falls flat onto his back.
Well, at least they fell next to. Did they fall like hand in hand as well?
No.
Damn.
That'd be cute.
That would be really adorable.
Yeah.
Just like they're both holding the laser rifle now.
2 mutants, 1 laser.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
So now that combat is all ended, we're all good to go. Everybody
The hell are these
survived.
things?
I don't know, but I'm gonna walk over and loot the rifle.
Bigger. Bigger.
Big what?
Look,
I
little
can
demon
show you the
child.
video from.
Oh,
the-
jeez, yeah. Yeah, I guess you were right. Jeez. Mutants, who would have thunk?
Look, don't listen to little demon child. They're probably just optical illusions.
I think now that we've shot them, they're not optical illusions. I mean, look at the bloody mess of
How do you know what an optical illusion is? You ain't no
You
scientist.
just use the damn word. I don't think it's what it is.
Keep using
Anyways.
that word. I don't think you know what that word is.
How y'all feeling? You okay? I see you guys are a little banged up.
I could use a nice stim pack or
Stim
some
pack here
radiated meat.
Let's stand back here first.
You could probably see if you can salvage something from the centaur. I don't know. Do you want to eat the DNA of like 100 different species?
That
Yes.
sounds delicious.
Sounds wonderful.
It's like chicken a la king.
So
but
I'm gonna administer medicine to her.
Okay.
I haven't made a parts for that, so.
Well, you don't need a perk for that one. You can just make your skill check. Hey, it's not going to be hard. It's just going to be a simple check.
Okay.
So, you're proficient in medicine,
I am.
intelligence.
Intelligence 2, medicine is 1.
So you can get rid of 2 of those and use the 1 yellow and 1 purple.
There you
Success.
All right.
Just regular old
Valerie
success.
is healed up. You want to do the same thing for Brad?
Yeah, might as well.
go. Whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
Come here.
whoa.
see.
I'm gonna.
My name is Bavis Beakley.
Bavis, come here.
What do you want?
Stab me right in the neck.
Ah, yep. Mm.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
that feels
Release
good.
a healing. That's great.
That feels real good. You should do that again.
That is
That's a
triumph.
triumph. With two threat.
I don't
That's,
think the threats are even going to matter because, okay.
For the
Brad,
triumph.
Yeah, you feel so much better. You feel like you could probably wrestle one of these things and maybe get away with a light concussion.
Did I just give
If
him
you
like
ever
a
meet one
boost?
again.
Let's go find some more of these things so I can go wrestle them. I want to
I
wrestle.
think we probably shouldn't do that.
I want to wrestle them though.
We can wrestle a bear or. Yeah,
Yagwai.
Okay, let's go wrestle that too.
Aren't any really around right now. So, you guys are going to go ahead and, I'm assuming, search the bodies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take that rifle from him. Is
Okay.
that a possibility?
I'm not gonna stop him.
All right, you pick up a old laser rifle.
Good. This right here, this is gonna be my toy from now on.
It says on the
Somehow that
side,
does not
Watts
sound great.
2000.
Good.
Good.
So you got their fancy gun, that gun. Have your 10mm by chance. Excellent. So I'm gonna take the 10mm since it does an extra damage more than my pistol. My .38 revolver.
Okay. This is all between you guys now.
I put it like that gun.
Jeez.
Yeah, she
Demon
wasn't able to
Child
watch
crazy.
Lord of the Rings with the sound on, so it got really weird when this guy was rubbing his hand. Like he was petting his own pet.
That was the best point.
Nothing special about it.
So,
No, just
Cool.
a
No.
standard.
I'll take that clean looking 10mm pistol.
Let me take it out of my
yeah.
inventory.
okay.
I'll take the ammo as well.
So,
Oh, yeah.
No, she's
That
gonna
would be so
totally without
fucked
it.
up.
We'll just click. What?
if you all recall, you guys were sent out here to go find out what was taking the people of Hollyville. You guys ran into the Centaur and the two super mutants.
I'm gonna go check the cave out.
Okay. It is dark as darkness is beginning to fall, so it might be helpful if you have an extra source of light
Yeah, does
that someone could wear on their wrist, maybe.
Paul to ask, does somebody have a torch?
What is this, Fallout 4?
That
The
that
screen
works.
brightness is turned to maximum. You guys can, you can
It's a
see
screen
someone
right
in the
there with a
dark.
flashlight on it.
So you guys see a cave. And you guys see a very large amount of footprints, dead rattler corpses. Those are giant rattlesnakes.
Not alcoholic beverages.
Non-alcoholic
I just
beverages. And you probably see like scraps of clothing and what looked like the trail of like a wagon, like wheel, like trails of like wheels, like something was on like a truck axle and was rolled out.
No bodies in here though.
Just the rattler corpses, and it looks like some of those have been eaten raw.
Do we see the trails anywhere out here? The wagon trails.
They look like they go past where you guys are at and further up. Like, you see a road maybe a good mile away, and that's probably where the tracks start to end.
Oh, where should we go?
Well, let's go inside the cave and look around a little bit. Maybe we can find something in there.
Sure. Yeah.
You find those rattler corpses, and you don't really find much of anything else.
I'm gonna start beating the wall with the butt of my gun in hopes of finding a secret switch.
He's gonna shoot his gun and kill somebody. Just watch.
I
By the way, I'm also gonna. I realized I have 6 HP, 6 of 12. So I need to also inject myself.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby time.
Right, these 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, success
you're fine.
with lots and lots of damage.
You're okay.
Just like I probably should heal up before we do anything
Brad.
else.
Oh yeah.
Like, how hard are you, like, schwacking on the walls with this laser rifle?
Oh no, I'm using the butt of my hunting rifle.
It's already jammed though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can unjam the thing, man.
I haven't unjammed it.
You haven't unjammed it yet, but yeah.
Would you use mechanics to unjam it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have mechanics?
Do I have a skill? No.
Hey, Bavis, I can fix your gun for you if you want the rifle.
You just hold on one second. I'm using it at the moment.
As a club.
God,
You
that doesn't
start
break any
banging on
farther.
these walls, and you see dirt just tumble off. There's no secret passages, nothing like that. This isn't some sort of weird tabletop role-playing game.
So this wagon
This is
here,
some fantasy
what was
game.
in the middle of a cave and is not in the middle of the cave anymore.
It
It
got-
just
it-
is disappearing.
It got dragged out.
Oh
He
no!
said
See, he described it like it was going into the cave.
No,
No,
it's coming
no.
out from the cave.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, here, fix my gun.
Take the gun with attempt to fix it.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
So I have.
Could I roll a
two-
perception check inside the cave?
Yep.
What's the
We're gonna say
Okay.
since it's a jam, we'll go 1 purple. The simple maintenance.
mess it up? Nope. Ultra success.
Yeah, you
It's actually in better condition than you found it.
you unjam it and you manage to oil up the entire mechanism.
Just look at this
and
damn
it
thing,
works
just like-
fine.
How how are you even firing with this gun?
Oh, well, you look at that right there. That's some blood from the first owner.
That's not blood. That's rust. I'm just
Well,
cleaning
I mean,
out
it
now.
was blood to start with.
I'm actually cleaning it for you as well. We're at it just like, geez, here you go, Beavis.
Well, thank you.
Butthead.
Whoa, that ain't uncalled. That is uncalled for. It ain't okay. I don't like that. I don't like
Sorry,
that kind of language.
Dunderhead. Dunderhead.
That's better.
She's learning a lot of new words, isn't she?
Thunderhead.
Yes, call it to
505.
everybody
Well,
you see.
Little demon child, you gotta understand me.
You can call
Don't
her
say that
LBC.
word around civilized folk like that lady. What I wanna talk to.
You were about to slip the tongue there, boy.
Yes, I was.
You are one gun short of a 12 gun. B? 505, you wanted her to make a perception check? Okay. How much do you have in perception?
2.
2 points in perception. What's the skill that runs that? Cunning, right?
Mhm.
Alright. How much do you have in cunning?
2.
Okay, so you can take one green, 1 yellow. And you could ask someone to help too.
No,
Wait,
I have too
for
much
a total
pride.
4, is that 2 green and 1 yellow?
2 green and 1 yellow, sorry. And you could also take 2 purple. You're trying to figure out anything else, see if there's anything else in the cave. That's not a wall that randomly could hide a hidden level.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wow! That succeeds.
Amongst the rattler corpses and everything else, you managed to find an old hollow tape.
Ooh.
The tape is worn beyond repair.
Are you sure about that? We haven't tried a mechanic skill at it yet.
This is going to be highly complex technology if you even try to repair it.
Yeah.
It's going to be 5 purple. But
Whew.
it looks like etched on the side it
Get rid of
says
lucky.
code with a K 1857 Mariposa door.
I take note of it.
Your map pulls
With
up
your
a new
pip
location
stylus.
of where to go.
1857, right?
Yeah. Fallout fans at home, that was just a homage or a reference to how you got into the Mariposa base.
I feel like Supermutants would absolutely have like a space. What the equivalent of a sticky note is like. How do we get into this place again? Oh yeah, it's Mariposa. It's 1857 Mariposa door.
So I'm holding it and I look at you. Fix!
I don't think I can fix this.
Hey, we could sell that for some good coin.
Probably shouldn't sell it.
Some nice bottle caps. Buy us some good
just to
alcohol.
add some extra stuff to it, the tape literally says how to cook eggs Benedict on it. It's a cooking hollow tape.
That's actually pretty cool.
But-
I really want to know how to do this. I'm terrible at making eggs Benedict. I need the assistance.
So how are you gonna make it? Rattler eggs?
Yes,
Deathclaw
absolutely.
eggs?
I bet that'd be really good.
Deathclaw eggs.
I know this guy
Well, like
named
that-
Benedict. We can make some eggs of his brain.
I will tell you this:
I feel like eating those types of eggs.
as night is coming,
That's how you die of Kuru.
if you look over to the horizon, you see like a large amount of shadows, like shadowy figures, blobs moving in the night that are carrying like torches. And it looks like it's not just like whatever was here. There's more of them. They're coming.
We should probably get out of here, or at least hide.
That's a good idea. I
That-
say we
that's-
hightail it for the nearest mountain range.
Anybody have like an outdoorsman skill, survival skill?
I do have survival.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Streetwise.
like a simple check. So take whatever you have and 1 purple.
Oh, that went the wrong way.
At the rate they're moving,
I
They're
have
pro-
0 successes.
are you sure?
I
Yeah,
have 3 advantages.
and 1
but
failure and 1 success.
All right. With your advantages, well, you think they're getting close, but pretty sure that if you like get everybody in Hollyville to haul ass, there won't be so many losses of life. But
Or the head of that direction.
they're heading your direction.
So what I see over there is some very big, very chunky mutants things, what she was calling mutants.
Jeez.
They're probably still holograms. But
They're
Holograms or holograms?
holograms. You know,
Holograms.
it's those pigs that
Yeah, yeah.
send you messages.
but
I think it was more of like a pig with gigantic bighorn horns on them. Just
I bet if we go back to the city, warn them townsfolk there's going to need to be a shootout. We could take them on.
Bang,
Think so?
bang.
I'm down. I always like a good shootout, especially when we're outnumbered.
There's
Or
a lot more than you think.
Well, okay, so we can have them do the shootout, but we're not going to be involved in the shootout. We're just going to mosey on the other way.
Sure
Run.
about that?
Run.
I'm good for runs. Let's start running. We can talk about this later. Let's run back towards the town then.
Hollyville?
Hollyville. Hollywood.
Okay, as you run into Hollyville, you hear Rave On by Buddy Holly playing in the background. They managed to fix the tape, but it's not playing that song ad nauseum.
Well, they tried.
And
Let's go find the mayor, whatever his name is, Buddy Holly.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Was it Jeffrey? Yeah.
Jeffrey.
I run around yelling, run, run, to try to get people's attention.
I'm gonna go find the
Well,
mayor.
David Jones, you're going to scare the townsfolk. We need them to be prepared for a battle what we're not going to be a part of.
No.
I think we need to get them
bang,
out of here.
run.
I think we need to get them out of here.
Y'all are too worried about other folk what aren't me.
Oh, if you want to run, then you can run. We're gonna get these people out of here.
No bang, bang, run.
So
What?
I'm looking for the mayor.
When did this
Jeff.
girl learn them words?
You find
Being around
Jeff,
us.
Jeff and everybody else, they're talking. Apparently the one guy on the roof has seen like this wave of torches that are slowly but surely moving towards Hollywood.
Mayor, you have to get out of here.
What? They just say they're like rat flies or something.
No. Those are some sort of mutant things. Big, greenish gray.
Like ghouls?
Here, let me help.
I
By
the video up, and I'm like, these things are actually real.
by the
Is
grace,
that real?
Yeah,
it's not really.
yeah.
By the grace of God, this optical illusion here is telling you about an optical illusion, what's coming, and you
Big
need to be
roar.
So
prepared for it.
if it's an optical illusion,
No. These things are real, and we need to go.
Y'all look like he's seeing a little bit of trouble. But where are we supposed to go, huh? You think San Antonio?
Yes, anywhere but here.
You want us to migrate all of us?
You
that
can
are
come.
with-
You can come back. We just need to get everybody out of here for now.
Run, hide.
Yes, if you know anywhere that's good to hide, you can find the townsfolk. Get them out of here, because these things are coming in here, and the people that were missing out there, it's much worse.
Well, I won't let them know, but
Doesn't matter if they don't know. Just get them out of here. And if they put up a trouble, tell them it's a life or death situation, and I mean it. Unless they want to fight, they're going to die. If they
No
don't run.
fight. Run.
so Jeffrey tells everybody what's going on. There's audible arguments of, we can't just leave here. This is our home. I can't believe they couldn't find my boys.
Look,
I was gonna be with that man.
Girl, I found your boys. They just ain't here yet. They're coming. Just be patient.
Just make patience.
Make patience.
That's another good one for the night. We'll tweet that one.
Hashtag make patience.
Yeah, those people
I'm
that are
gonna
waiting
show
for
them
things
to
to
a
go
gun.
on. Hashtag make patient.
I am a perfect Texan.
So,
I'm pretty sure every Texan would understand exactly what I'm saying.
so you load everybody and anybody that you can up onto the wagon. Those that aren't able to move, they obviously get priority.
Yeah.
You guys start hauling ass back to San Antonio. You've successfully evacuated the city of Hollyville. And in
Story
the event we
really
crash,
like
we're going to
this.
save it here. So, it
This
takes
is
you
our last
guys
save point. Us escaping.
game saving.
Are you
It
sure
takes you-
you'd like to overwrite?
Did you happen to find any mines in that grenade sack you found? You can set a trap for the mutants? The mutants?
I don't know. Did I? Here, take a look in the sack.
Yes, should we waste the point of one of
One of your karma?
One of our karma to get
I'm
a satchel of
game.
mines? Yeah, we're gonna try to get a satchel of mines, or at least some mines at least.
As you dig through the bag of stuff that you may or may not remember having on you,
He literally grabbed everything he could. That wasn't like
Bolted
bolted down. He started taking away. We know it's true. Is
Look.
that right, Beavis?
Look, It ain't no one else's if everyone's dead, so it's fine.
Oh, Beavis. Please, were there any sort of explosives in there? We could use to jury rig a trap for these things to make our lives easier down the line.
I'm gonna say, out
Let's
of all
put
the
a lot of
things
them
you
around
dig
the
out
statue.
of there, you find a couple of bottles that are really weirdly rigged together. Like there's this tank in the middle, and it looks like someone slapped on 2 Nuka-Cola bottles. One has this big red, white, and blue label that says Nuka-Cola Freedom. And another one says Nuka-Cola Quantum on there. And they're wired into it. Essentially, someone made a makeshift Nuka grenade. Or Nuka bomb.
Ooh.
Can we try to figure out how
Soda.
to... No, don't drink those. Don't drink those.
If you drink them, I'll give you 20 caps.
Don't do it. We need these.
20 caps aren't worth your life.
I'm gonna try to find a way to
set
what
it
skill would that
somewhere
be
before
used
you go.
to jury rig a trap?
A trap?
Yeah, for these things.
No.
Obviously, we won't know how the effectiveness of it. I'm gonna
Well,
try.
Let's take a Excuse me, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at specific skills that would probably fall into that.
Cool.
I want to say if you're
Mechanic.
setting a trap, skullduggery.
Skullduggery.
I could do that.
Yeah, skullduggery?
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah!
Okay.
I know how to do that. I can do that. Let me do it. I'll put it up next to the statue with a man what keeps singing that bad song.
Let's try not to blow up their town.
What are we doing again?
Put it on the edge of town so that when they come in, they trip it and the first wave blows up.
I thought we were trying to get rid of the music.
No. We're trying to get rid of the mutants.
Oh. Why are we doing that?
Because...
Bang bang.
to kill them.
They're holograms. Why do we want to get rid of holograms? They're not even full
Holograms.
people.
No. Holograms.
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 Golden grams. I got golden grams. All right. We'll go ahead and say probably since you didn't build this thing yourself, we'll say the difficulty is going to be.
I have never built a bomb in my life. I am an honest, hardworking Texan soldier.
Texan soldier? You're a bandit.
Bandit.
While I fight for my own cause, it does not
Please,
make me
bandits
not a
set traps
soldier.
all
And the
time.
cause is more caps, right?
Please, bandits set traps all the time. They're resourceful as hell.
There's a reason.
Doesn't
for
mean I made 'em.
Skulldugger.
Alright, what am I rolling?
How many points do you have in cunning?
Cunning, I have 2, and skullduggery, I have 2. And
Okay.
it's a trained skill.
All right. So that we'll say 2 purple.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes, that's 2 successes.
2 successes, and that's it.
All right. Describe this intricate MacGyver-esque process that you've managed to put together. Is it like a pressure plate? Is it tripwired? What is it? You set it at the doorway of the music
So
facility?
before I go into this,
Letting them build an area.
can I determine how big the explosion might be on this thing?
It's
nuclear bomb.
homemade, but it's got Nuka-Cola Freedom running through it, so it's probably huge.
Okay,
But
so
not enough to wipe out an entire town or anything, but it
You can
could
take
do a
the music.
sizable chunk.
okay, so all the citizens are coming with us to San Antonio. What I'm gonna do,
What have I done?
is
I've done something terrible.
I'm going to go into the museum that we started in, where we were meeting all the people. I'm going to set a tripwire across the front door. I'm going to set the bomb right in front of the door, so if you walk in, you can see it just as the tripwire is being pulled by the door. And then I'm going to try to hit the radio or something so it starts making some erratic noises. It's hopefully centered around that building.
Okay, you jerry-rigged the sound system, and in your jerry-rigging, the entire holotape of the Buddy Holly collection they have at this building starts playing perfectly, like in a loop, like not one song is repeating. It's like playing the whole album
God damn it! I thought I was
over
going to
and
fix
over
it.
and over, but the noise is amplified. So if someone's coming, they'll hear that at the top, like they'll hear it other than ambient noises, and they'll probably focus on that.
Good. So I'm gonna put the bomb close enough to the door that when it goes off, it's going to blow the front of that building sky high, and hopefully anything on the other side of the
And
wall
knock
too.
down Buddy Holly in the process.
Yes, I think that's the unfortunate side effect is that we're gonna knock down Buddy Holly.
It had
Which,
to be
let's
done.
be honest, that's okay with me. I wish we didn't have to, but you know.
It had to
War,
be done.
war is war, and war don't change, yo. So,
We'll never change this.
yeah, I did that on the last episode. It's
No.
nice. Yeah. So your guys' trip all the way back to San Antonio isn't that eventful. I'm
Do we
pretty
hear the explosive?
Off in the distance, you hear like what sounds like Peggy Sue, and as soon as you hear Peggy,
And then you see a mushroom cloud.
not a big mushroom cloud.
We see what it's like the top.
Just a
like,
little mushroom cloud.
Yeah, it's a shiitake cloud.
As soon as I hear it, I'm not looking at the mirror. I'm just keep on making sure this wagon's going straight and everybody's moving along.
Well, everybody, I'm assuming your wagon train is obviously they're keeping watch because it's like about a week-long trip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're keeping watch, making sure no one gets abducted or anything like that. Everyone's staying close together. You guys finally make it back to San Antonio, and it seems like the town is kind of sort of in a uproar right now. I almost went Scooby-Doo on that. You see...
Right.
Oh, what's up, Scoob?
Like zoinks! You see Sam Houston, Samantha Houston, and Randall Austin trying to talk down the folk from like fleeing and everything else. They're trying to make sure that everyone stays stable. And when they see this caravan of people that are coming from Hollyville and they see you three, they're like, "We need to see you right now."
Yeah, I was saying the exact same thing.
Uh-oh.
So they
Yes,
take you.
was right.
They take you to what would be like one of the old barracks that used to be there for the mission that ended up becoming like a general purpose room. They have this thing. They have this bed sheet covering something, and it doesn't really cover it. So you see what looks like arms and a leg hanging off of this table.
Same greenish color.
Same greenish color.
Mother.
I hold up my hands as we walk in and say, "Don't worry, friends. I've seen this before. It's just a hologram."
Sam pokes what looks like a deeper hole in its chest.
It's a very deceptive ruse.
Squeezes, shakes her green, bloodied finger at you. Hologram!
It's a very deceptive ruse.
We killed 2 of these things up near Hollyville.
Boom,
Killed a
boom.
lot more.
And that's why we all came down here,
2 of
because
I killed
we
like
saw an
50
army
of them. This man killed like 1.
We saw an
I
army
don't
of
lie
them.
to you.
Big old mob of them.
We found some of these. Well, we sent a patrol up north to.
Seen it those little weird DNA monster things.
We didn't.
Centaurs?
It was grenade paste.
It's grenade paste, yeah.
We sent some people out there.
Grenades work really well against it, actually.
I'm pretty sure a lot of things worked very well. We sent some augmentees, some of the militia up to Paducah. They found one of these and brought it back, and they also found when she pulls the bed sheet away. There's a dead super mutant on the table. There's also this worm-looking thing right next to it.
Worm-looking thing.
We don't know what the hell that thing is. We don't have enough scientific people that would know what's going on. And
How's your science mind?
you have your
Well, she's a
Mr.
demon.
Science kit too.
Mr. Science Kid!
So
Forgot
you
about
could
that.
probably do a lot more. I don't know if you can do I don't know if Mr. Science has also a junior autopsy edition, but
I mean, we could flip a coin. We could give a
do you
comment.
guys want that?
I feel like that's putting us into bad territory.
Yeah, we can't counter his coin flips if we do that.
Yeah.
Hey, your guys' call.
I don't know how I feel
Look,
about that.
little demon girl, just tap into the powers of hell and Satan and figure something out.
Tap into the powers of hell!
So are you literally gonna say one of those
RGB.
few words that's gonna come out of your mouth as "Hail Satan" and then just dive into the super move where I'm like a puppet?
Sure.
No, she's she's eating the worm first, up through the mouth, and go, "Hail Satan!" Through it.
Okay, if you're gonna use the Mr. Science kit, we'll add a couple of boost dice to it.
Okay.
So
I have 3 intelligence and no arms.
no reach.
Is it Is it a regular
Yeah,
intelligence?
it's intelligence. What about your science? Do you have medicine?
I don't
I'm
have
with
medicine, but you did say that my pet boy gives me advantage in bonus to tech building, and I would argue medical in certain situations where I can look stuff up because it is a computer.
Okay. All right. I will let you change out 2 of those greens into 1 yellow because you're using the Pip Boy. Then we'll give you the boost from the Mr. Science kit.
So what's the associated skill though?
If she's gonna do like an autopsy, something like that, I want to say it would be like either a science skill or a medicine skill check.
What's your science?
Yeah,
Medicine.
But-
I'm like,
yeah,
science starts with S, right?
Yeah,
it's not
no.
the S's.
It starts with a C.
Then
Spelled C-O-O-L.
then I kind of want to say.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, there's no straight up science
Then can I just
skill.
do my
I would think it
general
would be
intelligence?
probably a medicine skill check.
Rip.
Okay. Ah,
The
I had a medicine
apparently
bonus
somehow when you're jostling everything around, you now have a medicine point. A point in medicine. The
because of
skill.
Alright, and how many difficulties is this?
We're gonna say 2.
Okay.
Well, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna upgrade one of them to a threat.
Okay.
And that's the red one?
Yeah, that is the red one. Take out the other purple.
Oh, so it's 2 for 1.
Yeah, I'll say
You know
it's gonna
that's
be 2
sinister.
for 1. Yeah. You're gonna look at the tape or at the worm first, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the worm.
Okay. This is before you turn it into a puppet. So
Yes. She's trying to make it into a puppet. That's what this check is for.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
as you're
She
playing
makes a
around
really
with the
bad
worm,
puppet.
you get tired of trying to use Mr. Science to figure it out. You find like a hole at the bottom. You jam your hand into it. And you do the Hail Satan thing. Except
Hail
the
Satan.
tapeworm snaps and grabs onto your head.
I take a no break and I'm gonna hit the damn thing.
Don't chop off her
I'm
ear.
not going to make
That
you
could sell
roll
for a
because
lot.
it's super close. We'll say, Valerie, you take like a point of damage.
Sorry.
It's okay. You cut the rest of the tapeworm's head off.
Jesus freaking Christ.
In the old games, these were called floaters.
Floaters.
Yes. They were like worms, basically. When you guys don't know this is outside of the game stuff. Like they were basically when the masters started experimenting on things, you started throwing tapeworms into the FUV, and
Ugh.
that's how they became floaters. They're also prone
Gross.
to yeah. That's how he made the centaurs. He threw everything in there, and then when he figured out how to make super mutants, yeah. So
Everyone was
yeah.
kinda centaur.
Besides that, tapeworm's dead now. You have a nice little hat you could wear.
Skull cap.
Yeah, skull cap. Won't do anything. It's just a
I
skull
carved
cap.
some designs into it. Wear it like a beanie.
Including my off camera.
Houston and Austin are slowly backing out of the room from this comedy of errors. Like, so
3 students
besides
over here.
playing with your proverbial food, God help you, demon child as they call you, where the hell are these things coming from?
They said something with a master. I don't know.
There's never ran into anything like this ever since we started the Republic up. And how many of them did you see?
So we killed 2 with a
I
centaur.
killed like 50 of them. I don't know where you got.
We killed
2.
two of
You
them.
killed 2 of them.
with one of those many kind of mushed together creatures as well.
Didn't see none of them yet.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you take, like, was it a rat, a man,
and a
ghoul,
grenade.
a couple of things kind of all mixed together, and that's what you get. It's like this 4-legged monstrosity that walks around.
And that looks like an abomination. Is more what it looks
Yeah,
like.
we hit it with a grenade and Turn at the pace pretty easily.
Satan.
Look
No,
here.
so-
Look here, you.
I think you need to.
She's an abomination, and she's okay. These
things.
things ain't abominations. They're just creepy.
Yeah, well, right now this seems to be the first external threat we've had since, well, the occasional raider, the occasional feral ghoul, Dix. Remember when Richard Dix came into this town and tried to take everything away, Austin? Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, so
His name was Richard Dix.
it's a Blazing Saddles joke. Remember when Dix came out here trying to take over the town? Look, there's some other things we could probably use, but if it looks like it's going to be all-out war, we don't have enough resources nor the manning for it.
What can we do?
Probably Medina.
Dina.
A long time ago, and then it cuts to a slideshow montage of
Yes, perfect. I love slideshows. They're my favorite. Right after taking naps.
There was this old army base, or Air Force base. It was called Lackland. And there was this area right near it. It was called the Medina Annex. It basically is where they trained all their special forces types. It was also where they did a lot of their field exercises for, when they had recruits and all that. Well, after the bombs fell, the recruits that were still there, because they were kept in sheltered, they came out and they became tribals. And they had 2 different tribes living on this area. One was called Defender and the other one was called Fortis. Now, Billy Bob, one of the tribals that was out here helping us take back the Alamo, he went over there and he managed to broker a treaty. And they were also talking about how they had these ghosts over in the annex. They never got too much farther than that. They didn't feel like it was worth the risk that day. And they went and talked to the tribes about getting the radio up and running. So there may be some things we could use down there.
It's always worth checking out. And maybe we can persuade the tribe to come help us out in our time of need.
And you said we were getting paid for this, right?
Payments have not been discussed yet, but yes.
Provided you all bring back enough munitions to help us with the militia, everything else. After the war, after this is all said and done, you'll be able to take back 1 item for you to keep, regardless what it is. If you find a wrench, hey, that wrench is yours. But everything else, we need that for the Republic.
That's how we do it.
Well, she wants all the guns, and I like guns.
I don't think we're necessarily stuck to just guns. It can be anything we find, right?
Yeah.
One item that we find is ours.
Yeah, but you want to make sure that
You guys get guns.
we don't just need guns. Medina was like also a test bed for some other stuff.
Big boom?
More than just big booms.
We'll,
Yeah. Did you ever see a set of power armor before?
Boom, boom.
I think there's... Is there a video in there?
You tune up your power armor and you a Vault-Tec documentary in real time, and it just shows you video of T-45, T-51 power armor, and that's about it. There might be some armor in there. There might actually even be better things that y'all are wearing right now. But after this all blows over, you're more than welcome to take whatever you can. So
Whatever we can, or one item? I want to be
one
clear
item.
about one item of the lot.
Yes.
Cool. I'm down with that. You down with that?
Yeah, why not?
We unlikely troop of friends.
Whoa. Don't be getting all...
Friends,
Allies.
eternity, and loyalty.
Don't be getting all friendly here.
Unlikely band of allies.
Demon Child was just hugging me. I don't like it.
Yeah, neither do I. That was kind of weird. Friends.
Next thing we know, she's gonna be filing her teeth down into little pointy things.
Oh no! So, all right. They point out the direction to the Medina Annex on your Pip-Boy, and you guys are off.
Excellent.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna need to draw some of the Medina Annex, folks, and also maybe use the little Vault Dwellers room. So, can we take a break for a few minutes?
Oh, of course.
All right, cool. We'll see you then. Can I stop?
you don't have a nice
we go.
picture.
Ah!
His face. Ah,
So we all died.
So we all died.
the
But we
end.
are actually back.
Yay, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed your little time to break and converse and stuff. Sort of like a water cooler moment. But
Yeah.
we all know you guys can't do that anymore because it's probably a hunting ground for weird stuff. Anyway. I don't know. I just thought it was out of my head. You know how everybody would sit around and talk at a water cooler?
Yes.
Say inappropriate things? Yeah, I don't think you can do that anymore.
No, you can't. I worked in the EO, and yeah, don't ever do that ever.
He doesn't work there anymore.
The more you know.
No, not the EEO stuff. Don't ever do the water cooler conversations at work. Not
glad I
that.
work
Don't
from
do that
home.
ever.
So,
Even if you're in an environment with only men, still don't do it.
Come on, I want the story.
No, I
we don't
can't.
have to. If you guys want to do it in person and involve like monstrosity, by all means, go ahead.
Let's continue here.
So, as you guys approach what used to be the gates of Lackland, it used to be called Lackland. Now it's Ackland because pieces
Wait,
of the sign
Uckland?
fell off.
When Auckland?
We're in Ackland.
Auckland, yeah,
Ackland, not
Guys,
New Zealand.
Somehow we went from Texas to New Zealand.
Yeah, that stupid Shire is causing trouble all over the place.
Man, my feet hurt.
Jeez.
You walking barefoot?
Been walking
Yeah,
for how many, 10 years now?
Across the ocean.
Might be a possibility. No, maybe. It might be a possibility. Who knows? If the ocean's
Didn't
dream.
that take like 5-6 years? Like the actual like book? Never mind.
Anyway, we
Anyway.
can save that for our version of Lord of the Rings where we mess that up. Eventually coming soon to Time to Tabletop. But, why is that?
That's not it. That's the character.
Are we sure this can't be Brad?
I can be a black character.
I thought, but we used the tribal for the last one.
Yeah, we used the tribal for last one, but let's,
He stayed in trouble because we're gonna fight tribals here.
no, we won't be fighting tribals here.
Oh, here.
That's a scary notion.
Spoilers.
So the tribals, they see you approach. They obviously notice that you're going from San Antonio. They lead you to Medina. You're walking through some of the old parade grounds have been converted into like massive tents. Tribals are trading. They kind of look at you funny. They don't know what the idea is with the blue suit and all that, but they accept it. They finally lead you out to this really, really desolate area that has some building wreckage near it, and an old chain link fence, and it has what used to be on every military fence. Trespassers will be shot, and then somebody before they became all tribal wrote, "Those who survive will be shot again."
I get a good laugh out of that.
And-
That's really funny.
And the tribal guide that followed you all the way through points you to what looks like a pretty decent sized hole, 10-15 feet wide. He points with his spear, tells you down there where ghosts are.
Cool. Let's do this. I've never killed a ghost.
Can't kill ghosts. Ghosts are God's property.
I don't know about that.
Ghosts are ghosts?
So,
Are they holograms
So
too?
is it says 15 feet down
What do
to
you
the
want,
bottom of this thing?
Yeah, it looks like from whatever sunlight's
We got any
available,
rope?
say it's about midday.
And we
Does
got any
anybody
rope?
have any rope?
We did not
No.
take any rope.
Nope.
50 feet
So
was a
you
big
guys
drop.
You guys have some 4 points of karma.
Oh, hey, look, we just found a rope. What's hanging here on the ledge?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty, yeah. Just,
Yeah,
yeah,
it may have been the remnants of Billy Bob, the tribal who went down here before.
like fucking Voldemort's cape, we just go chain in hand. Leads
What the
down.
heck? Or what does Voldemort?
Voldemort.
And as he's taken away by the whatever the death thingies are.
The theaters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the Dementors.
I never got to read the Harry Potter. So.
All right, we need to put this on hold for
We'll see you.
We'll see you in about 2 years from now, as I read through all the
Please,
Harry
you can
Potter
read, you
novels.
can read the books in about 5 days.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
also watch the movies in one day too. But
Yeah, but that's
don't
not
know.
It's a
that's not
lot.
okay.
Yeah.
You need to read the books.
Wait until the BBC TV show.
Is that a thing?
I think so. Or at least it's talked about.
Oh
It would
my.
be the reboot of
I-
I
Bright
don't know if it's BBC or ABC or some sort of
I'd watch it.
Something with a C in it.
Warner Brothers. 'Cause I think they own it still. I
Brothers,
don't know.
maybe.
Either ways. Anyways,
So, the rope that is somehow there, covered in dust and dirt from 5 years, you drop it down, you anchor it, and you guys find yourselves in what used to be an elevator shaft.
this is
You and Shafts.
Hey, I'm just talking about elevator
it's a good movie.
shafts.
It's fun.
Yeah, especially elevator shafts in Africa. That was a great one.
So, I guess I'm gonna kind of peer. Can we actually see into this room here?
It is a large metal door.
Oh, so it's in front of us. Any sort of keypad, doorknobs?
There looks to be like an old elevator like panel, and then you see some very dim light coming from it.
An elevator panel
Yeah.
on the inside of this?
Yeah. It says B, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you guys are on 1.
Hit them all.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna pop it open and
Is there a computer nearby?
There's no inputs to plug into the elevator.
I'm gonna try to rewire it so that either the door opens for us
Okay.
or we can move it about.
do you have a
Mechanics.
you have mechanics?
I do, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and put your dice together. We'll say the difficulty's 3.
So it's 3 of these, but I have one.
You
I'm
can swap
ranking.
out 2 of the green ones for 1 yellow. And we'll say the difficulty's 3. And you don't have any tools, so that you don't get any boosts or anything like that. You could
Great.
probably... Nah, I was going to say, you could probably hotwire 505's Pip-Boy into it.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the Pip Boy. That's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad.
We might fall to our
That's a
death.
real bad.
Why
guys.
don't you press that one that's colored red and has that funny hat on it?
That was 3 failures and 2 threat.
Okay.
Something like that. No, I think it was 3 threat. Either way.
In
it was bad.
frustration, you get angry because you couldn't hotwire the door to open, so you slam on the console, or on the little keypad. The doors swing open, but there's a lot of noise made. So if you guys are going to try to sneak through or do anything shady on the side, you're going
Like
to...
rubbing my knuckles.
You'll probably be heard, and you'll probably be seen a lot quicker. So that door is now open.
Do you want to go in silent?
What's silent?
That's what I thought. I'm gonna pull my now new 10mm pistol, slightly used.
I'm carrying
Slightly
around my
used,
laser
only
gun.
carried around by a vault dweller who used it on Sundays.
I think one time.
What is that? That puddle
Fire in
of...
the air.
That is what looks like rocks. Like
It's a rack.
some of the
It's the
Pioneers used to ride those bad boys for miles.
This guy.
there is another door. It is cracked, so you guys could probably open it up.
It's metal doors as well.
Yeah, they all have markings of the like all the old school sigils from America. So you have 13 stars and the one big star in the middle. So they've all got old world markings all over it.
Yeah.
You recognize it like, oh hey, this is like American military stuff. So
Gonna push open the door with my pistol ready.
all right, you push over the big giant metal sliding door. You see more rubble here. You see another door here.
No signs of life at all.
You can make a perception check.
Someone else will make a perception check.
I'll do a perception check.
V?
I mean those 2. So,
How many do you?
So I have 2 in perception, and then 2 in cunning.
So that would be one of these.
Yeah. And you can take one of the. You can take one of the green ones out. I think is that what we were doing. We
Well,
had-
so it's 2. She had 4 total.
okay. All right, you can go ahead and do that. Since it's dark, you didn't fire up the Pip-Boy, did you?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Okay. We'll go ahead and say there's 2 of the setback dice.
These ones?
Yeah, we'll just say 1, and we'll say the difficulty is going to be 2.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Yep.
We were doing so well earlier
Coast
today,
is
and now we're
clear.
just dying.
You don't see anything in here that could pose any possible threat to you or
I
your
walk
companions.
in confidently and turn
Alright.
on my pep boy.
You stroll in, you now have adequate light. You see this metal ball thing sitting there. It has like 2 or 3 arms.
Mhm.
There's this little jump jet at the bottom of it.
Oh no, it's a
Painted
Dwemer
green.
gyro.
The Dwemer.
I go deeply.
Wait, where is this located at?
It's like right
over
over
here.
here.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna walk in too.
So
Okay.
am I. So we're gonna head in.
All right. Here's some rustling over that way. The big giant metal thing hasn't moved.
Have I seen that thing before? Anything like that before?
Maybe a long time ago. Maybe when you were a kid living on your little ranch, you might have seen one wandering by. Maybe scared, the catalo or the Brahmin because it freaked them out.
Yeah.
Somebody called it a goddamn Mr. Gutsy.
So it's Mr. Gutsy. Over there, kind of weird machines.
Notorious for
floating.
pissing off your livestock.
Yeah, they're assholes. I mean, they don't harm anybody. Not that I've seen, but they're assholes.
Oh, so you're saying I shouldn't shoot it a few hundred times?
I mean, if you want to shoot it a few hundred times, it might wake up and attack us. But yeah, if you want to shoot it, you just shoot it.
Hey, does anybody have any points in cool or vigilance?
I do.
How many points do you have in vigilance?
1.
How many points do you have
We're
in
the
stat that
uncoolest
covers
group in
that?
the world.
1.
Yeah.
1?
I would have 2 green die.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll say 3 purple.
Oh, that's good. So you guys remember how you were failing?
Yeah. Oh, that's much worse.
Yeah, this is kind of on purpose.
Good.
One
I got
failure?
one failure.
One threat.
So,
I mean, it could have gone worse.
yeah, it
Yeah.
could have gone worse.
Could have got
As you're sitting
Could've
there poking at the Mr. Gutsy, like right here, you think you hear something burrowing through the dirt, and all of a sudden pops out like a small mole rat and lands at your feet.
I kick it in the head.
All right, everybody, go ahead. Please roll for initiative.
How do you do that again?
We had D20s last
Yeah.
time. And we do not now.
No.
We have 1 d20.
That's true. We do.
Yeah, but we usually use that D20 to put in a sock and beat people with.
I mean, that's why it wasn't naturally red. It was actually originally like a sponge material, whites. It's become red slowly and surely.
And now it's very hard.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the congealed blood.
Phrasing? Did we do phrases?
Look, you
It's engorged blood.
have started us in 2 dungeons with 2 shafts.
And let's be honest, the last thing you put us into kind of looks suggestive.
This one isn't any.
I know, because
This one's got a nice brown hole to it. You just took the other side of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just would like to say anatomy has no play in how I draw my maps. It's just how it works.
All I'm
But-
saying is look at
But
the map and
Freud
make a
does.
decision for
But
yourself.
Freud does.
Yes. So
All the slips.
yes, Freudian, right? No.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you have any points in cool or vigilance,
No,
no.
just went through this.
Yes.
Just him.
So Brad.
Don't you have cool points?
I don't. I am the uncoolest person in the game.
Alright, what am I rolling?
I'm a narc. What'd you expect?
You have 1 in each, right? So
I have
2
1
green,
in vigilance, no cool.
1 in vigilance.
Yeah,
So that and the stat that governs
1.
that is what 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look up what vigilance is one more time. Which one falls under that one?
It's
Oh,
willpower.
See, I got a
Willpower?
natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so take one green die for willpower. The rest of you.
All of us?
Yeah,
Well,
and roll.
Can we
a
use
one.
cool instead?
Well, yeah, if you have a point in cool.
I don't have a point in cool, nor I have a point in vigilance, but I have higher presence than I do willpower.
Willpower is what governs. what you call it.
So we each take one die, or
Coolest
And
presents.
take one die and take one purple.
do I have a purple?
Am I taking a purple?
Yes. Okay, make your rolls.
Ah, good. I got 0.
I got
Success
0
and
too.
a threat.
Yeah, not so much for me. One failure. So, all right. I'm thinking of a number. No.
I
We'll just go.
I think I go first because I have an actual success. I have a threat, but I have a success.
Okay. All right. So we'll go.
We're going around the table.
Yeah, I was gonna go left this time around. We can do that.
Dice roll for my favor.
Why you gotta change things up?
Yeah.
Let's change things up. Start with me and go back around the table.
So, out of the woodwork comes 3 mole rats.
Great.
They're pink. Got those big white teeth. And they are encircling Brad. Like he's gonna be their noontime meal.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Alright.
So that's 2
And 3 for.
agility and 2 for the.
Yeah, we'll say 2 purple.
Okay.
And
If I move closer,
since-
would that reduce the purple or no?
So we'll use these guys as the whatchamacallits because I don't think they've got boosts and setbacks. So we'll say you're in short range with that one. That one's gonna be damn near medium, and that one's gonna be medium.
I'm doing the short range one.
Okay. All
It's
right.
just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because I would say because if he wasn't firing at the Pip-Boy, you would have a setback die. But
Excellent. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That was a failure.
what?
Or that's a nothing.
No, it's a success. I have 2 successes and 3
Oh, I thought that
3
was-
advantage.
okay, yeah, you hit him.
So 7 points of damage using my new 10mm.
One rat just flies off to the
It's
side.
maybe the other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well this one's right here. Well, this one flies off to the side into the dirt pile.
Dead?
Dead.
Good.
Then I'm gonna take a few steps forward and aim.
Like right here.
Put me like right. Well, yeah, perfect.
Okay. B, you're up again.
I'm gonna shoot at the other blue one that's
Oh.
still alive.
Okay. We'll denote this as dead and alive.
Shot up. That's what it means.
All right.
Alright, so I get my 1 for there, and my
1 for agility.
1 for agility, and then how many?
We're gonna say 2, and you get a boost die because your whatchamacallit's lit.
Okay.
Because you have the power, the direct light source.
You are the opposite of a pirate. You work better when there's light and dark contained areas.
That's not a success, but there's nothing bad.
Yeah, it's just kind of neutral.
Those
All
2
right.
penguins beat up those 2 windows.
This is why we are friends.
Shot goes wide. The handgun, you miss. That's all there is.
That gun misses.
Yeah.
Well, hey now, little demon girl, don't be shooting me now.
Okay. So.
Just beep at him?
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to take a 5-foot step backwards.
So like right here.
Other way.
Right in front of me.
Right here.
No, I have the laser pointer. I can
Please.
do this. That one there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my new fangled laser rifle to shoot the blue die.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be ranged heavy.
Okay.
So assemble your bases.
I need 2 green, 1 yellow.
And we're gonna say 2 purple. I'll go ahead and increase the difficulty because it's a rifle
Short range.
and you're shooting at short
Never
range.
used it before.
Gun's a gun. It's simple. Point and click interface, baby.
We'll see how this goes. That is
1 failure, 2 threat.
3 successes and an
3
advantage.
Successes and advantage.
Right.
So,
and 2 extra damage.
So yeah, there's this super cool thing.
That's what extra damage are.
Energy weapons, are in Genesis. This handy dandy Fallout packet, though, that also has super cool weapons in it too. So
Yes.
your laser rifle does a total of 8 damage,
Okay, good.
Damn.
Good.
and since all your were canceled out, you didn't have any advantages, right?
It was canceled.
Okay. You shoot that one, and you see it just screech in pain, and it turns into a pile of ash.
Well, ain't that fancy?
This one's seeing
Did you
what's
still have
happened.
one more threat?
No, that threat. I have 1 threat and 2 successes, or 3 successes.
Yeah, but you have only
2
1
successes.
advantage.
Right.
And 2
So there is
threat.
1 threat on the board.
Okay. Because you picked it up, you didn't really, recharge the power pack or swap out the MFC in it. You notice on the side it says low battery.
Okay.
Did you get any more batteries?
What are batteries?
Well, as long as he has like extra ammo as a part of his gear, like his inventory, it just means next round he'll just have to reload.
I figured. You cracked the gun,
So
but nothing else.
it's not like the Superman probably had any gun ammo for it either. This Morat looks and starts sprinting towards.
Great. Bring it on.
Bring it on, Rat.
Lucky pink.
So, it's going to go ahead and make an attack. We'll say difficulties 2. Oof, Ustedes. So that's a triumph. Those are also 2 failures and 2 threats and 1 success. So it tries to claw at you and it misses.
Excellent.
Probably because, it's not used to the bright light that's shining on 505's arm.
Oh, thanks.
And apparently my breath's so hard I moved the pencil. Anyway, back to the top! It's like an existential crisis.
Ooh, taking close range shot with a pistol, not great. But at the same time, these guys don't have a whole lot of hit points.
You also have an axe thing.
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna brain it with no break.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the break axe.
Alright, you ready to break? There are no break?
The no break.
Yep.
So I get. So I get one of these. I was aiming last turn,
Okay.
so do I get the boost, or is that for the pistol only?
That was for the handgun.
Okay. So what am I?
We'll say it's 1 purple. You're engaged. It's not going to be that much of a problem. Until it becomes a problem.
So that's 1 success, 2 success, and 3 advantage, 1 failure. Is the critical for a threat, or is it for damage that triggers it?
You have to get the amount of... So if it has a crit rating of 3, you have to have 3 additional advantages.
3 additional advantages?
Yeah, just 3 advantages.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So do I get the critical on that?
But isn't that also a... Oh, that's a threat, right?
That's a
Failure.
failure, and that's a success
So.
there.
Okay, alright.
So
You
I
triggered
succeeded.
the crit. So, how does this look for you? What do you do? How does this attack work out?
Oh, I hit it right between the eyes and just straight through to the mouth.
So, like Rorschach with the dog?
Yeah, I guess.
Why?
Oh, my
Why'd you
heart.
bring that up?
Because
I guess.
Fallout is not all rainbows and unicorns.
Don't lie to me.
Somewhere in the distance you hear sunshine.
I give this thing a 3rd mouth. What's like a mouth?
A vertical mouth. Oh, God, now we're getting into other...
It's the thing!
Oh, God. Carpenter in action, right?
Yeah,
All right,
right?
you brain this thing. You crack it in the head. It shakes for a second, and then it stops moving. Hooray! You guys did it. You guys took out the mole rats.
We killed a bunch of rats. Good job, you guys.
We did
Wow,
good.
you are living every fantasy RPG character's dream right now.
Run a dungeon, kill some rats, and level up.
We're level 3 now.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So yeah, you cleared out the rats. There's still that Mr. Gutsy that's sitting there.
Can I
against the
take a
wall.
look at it and see if I can repair it?
Seems like
You're
a
gonna
bad
need
idea.
a lot of complex tools and equipment to try to even.
I'll
get
keep
this
an eye out for those then.
Okay.
As
Can
we're,
I have-
as we're
But-
searching a military base.
I mean, they might be sitting right here with the person who was repairing its dead body.
Is there a dead body in here?
I'm just saying, there's might be a dead body in here.
I know. I don't want to. Should yes, group decision. Should I do that or we attempt and fake
Because
that?
if you do that, then I can hack it, and then we just have it as a backup.
That's
battle
true.
with Buddy.
That's true.
However,
Or
if you-
use it in the defense of the Alamo. It's going to come up here probably next time.
They probably have better tools and equipment.
There.
Well, if you scavenge any of the stuff, you might be able to get it rigged up there too. So there's that.
Unless
We can find the perfect set of tools because it's a military base.
That, and you could probably scrounge some microfusion cells out of it.
But we want to keep it and use it so we can have a battle buddy. Not necessarily like right now for this battle, but you know
Okay.
for future battles.
All right, if you
Should we?
guys can tag it
Should
to
we?
I'll
scavenge
put it
it
in my
later.
internal pocket.
Let's tag this for
Shove it
later.
up your-
Let's tag this for later, and we can get on the way out.
Okay.
All right, the door right next to you is also cracked like the other
What are
one.
the one
was.
behind us?
Yeah, that one that doesn't lead anywhere, we should go in there first.
This
We
one
don't know
right
what
here?
doesn't lead anywhere.
I mean, yes.
We as players do.
There is a computer right next to it.
Look at that. Look at that. Who's that girl? It's 505.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's from the vault.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's 505.
All right.
So I go up there and I
Plug in? Okay.
Plug it in,
Do you have
plug it
any
in.
points in computer?
My pet boy gives me 1 point, according to you when we were setting this up.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna go ahead and make was it intellect also, right? All right. So how many points do you have in intellect?
3.
All right. So take 3 greens, and you'll have 1 point in computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and take
Switch.
away one of the greens,
Or-
make that a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say the difficulty is probably gonna be 2,
Okay.
and we'll give you a boost die because you're using the Pip Boy, so that should help out. What do you got?
Wow. Jeez.
The password was arugula, and the door opens.
You sure the password wasn't just password?
Well, the military's not that smart.
I pull it out and I guess my pit boy. Try and
Password is 1, 2, 3.
You ever get the feeling this
4.
little demon girl knows things what she ain't telling us?
Probably yes, but again, she doesn't speak, so we would never know.
speak, speak. Satan.
I was afraid of that. At the end of this, we're gonna have to find an exorcist and put her down.
I mean, we could just shoot her.
No, you can't kill the devil by just shooting them.
You can't kill the devil,
Didn't
but
you
you
watch
can kill-
Supernatural?
You can kill the devil's minions.
Yeah, that's true. Silver bullets and a specially made Colt handgun.
Oh, the cold. All right. 505. You enter this room. You see a bunch of computers. Not computers in the sense like regular Commodore 64 type ones. Computers that are about the size of stoves. You would remember them from the vault because they were practically the same ones. They were donated by Texas Instruments, if anything. That's right. In the future, the world's greatest graphing calculator company makes giant computers. Only in Fallout.
Can I
Or so we think.
Or so we think.
look at what information they can give me?
You do find the security panel over here. And it
Turn the security system on. Whoops.
it looks like
We're dead.
everything's running on emergency power. If you could get down into the further levels, since a lot of the elevators and stuff aren't really using the emergency power, it's going to take a really long time to get power rigged up to get everything up and running again. So you can't turn security on. All the doors are kind of semi-unlocked. But the only way you're going to get further in is rigging up some big giant power supply. And that would take a lot of time and effort. So all these consoles, they're barely functioning as it is. They've got the little... They got little screensavers. Basically, they're little A-bombs falling from the sky. Like, it's like, you know how Matrix Rain, you know, all the digital code and all that? Yeah, it's just little A-bombs falling from the sky. It's the screensaver. That was actually the screensaver on the old Pip-Boy, too.
Good to know. Should come back here and mess with this later.
How fun is it to consider that we don't use screensavers anymore?
No,
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
We
weird.
just automatically lock ourselves out of computers every single time.
Yep.
We're old.
The day and age in which you could have, you know, the tubes that ever grow.
Nah, man, it was
Oh my
Starscape.
goodness.
You gotta go with Starscape.
Yeah, and Starscape Warp Speed.
You guys are making me feel so old. I haven't even thought about seeing screensavers and
No one has thought about screensavers in forever.
I think the last screensaver I made was a bunch of superheroes on like
Nice.
pictures and shit a long time ago.
Mine was Yan Cat.
Yes. Oh my god. The jazz version of Nan Cat's song is amazing.
So
If you haven't watched it yet, just give it a watch. It's good. It's annoying, but good.
you guys exit the computer room, and that door is still waiting to be opened.
Get it in my hand, push it open.
All right.
See what's on the other side. If anything's immediately there, just take a fire.
You guys
living,
enter
that is.
through. It's a hallway. It's got a lot of rock and rubble. There's another doorway right there.
How much you know about there's more mole rats in here?
I shoot the rocks with my laser gun.
Did you somehow still have ammunition for?
You said it was on low battery, not no battery.
Oh!
You squeeze the trigger.
It kind of just dribbles out the end.
You know how you have that pointer right there? I mean, if you had enough of energy and a power source to power that, that's pretty much what it's doing.
Good.
It's official. Jim is a cat.
It's
I think I killed them all.
It's also official that your laser rifle is now a big giant two-handed laser pointer.
Good.
Until you get another cell to charge it, that's all it can do.
Good.
Annoy and aggravate people.
It's okay.
All right, so
So,
Right in somebody's
I
eye.
did not spook
Yeah, I know,
anything with my laser pointing?
no.
Okay.
I'll take my old revolver out and should we do this?
What are we doing?
Start a pistol. Make a loud noise.
Here, I have a better idea. I'm going to toss my laser rifle as hard as I can into the rubble.
Okay. I'll
All
try to
right.
fix that later, but okay.
The stock on the laser rifle breaks off.
I can fix that.
Nothing is disturbed. You've just knocked around dirt and rocks.
Who needs it
Feel
fixed?
better?
Now it's sawn off.
It is now a laser pistol. Just a really extended barrel laser pistol.
It's what we snipers call a nice gun.
Still one gun. gun. You pick up the remains of the laser rifle.
Yeah,
and there's that door
I'll
right
stay
there.
that for now and repair it later for you.
Okay. There's still the door right up there.
Yes.
And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other door then.
All right.
I'm going to stay back a bit and pull out my hunting rifle, which is in perfect condition thanks to my handiwork.
Yes.
And I helped.
I'm gonna push open the door, gun in my hand, kind of like, you know, looking and pointing looking around with my gun and pointing in the direction of anything.
All right. From what you can see in the room and whatever light 505's given off from her Pip-Boy.
Thank you for that, 505.
You see a large, I would say, like, dirt has just sunken into here. So you have
Partial
a column of dirt and rock there, and then more dirt and whatever else right there. Then you see, like, you make out, like, shapes of tables and lockers, and 3 doors. This large one over here, and then you see 2 other doors.
I'm gonna take the butt of the laser rifle. Are these doors made of metal, right?
These are
I'm
all
gonna
made
bang
of...
it a little bit as I'm gonna open both doors and bang them a little bit.
You bang on the doors, and then you open them?
No, like open that door, like open the other door because I only opened one.
Mm-hmm.
Open the other one and then take the bat and kind of just smack it against it to see if it's gonna. I thought it was gonna trigger anything in response to any creatures.
Nothing.
Go. We're clear.
I
Clear.
follow.
Clear. Move in.
You follow?
I follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through that door.
I guess I will go to the other door
Alright.
and beep that open.
You open up that door. We're going to go into this door first. You see what looks like power armor racks. One has this big giant tarp over it, and the other one it's a frame, but it has no power source. It's just basically hanging there on with chains, and some of the wiring has been undone. You see some plates and components on one table, and you see a very badly maintained snap-off toolkit on the other table. But you do see that big giant shape right here.
I carry you the toolkit.
Thanks. I'm gonna pull the tarp off. It's falling off.
The sight is something to behold. It's a set of... It looks like a big giant suit of armor. And it has some weird markings on the shoulders. Has this weird looking backpack on the back end. Has like these weird little metal things folded in on the legs and on some of the shoulders. Some of them are painted bright, like fluorescent orange. There's some orange markings on all the other stuff, and on on one shoulder it says OT-3040, and there's a records pouch hanging on the rack.
Huh. It's kind of an odd bird here, isn't it? Say record like vinyls?
No, record as in like for a lot of equipment and stuff that's like determined as serviceable or any support equipment and stuff. We have these record pouches or like green little bags that have all the important information in it, and they just open it up.
Take it off and see what's inside.
Apparently, I like to use the word apparently a lot.
What?
This
Apparently.
is
Apparently.
allegedly.
Allegedly, that's my favorite word.
It says on the support form for it, it's a TX60 Alpha power armor, and it is operational testing and evaluation unit. This was used for testing, and the big giant thing on its back is the jetpack. This was meant for aerial combat. And it has some sort of avionics control package, but God knows if that thing even works or not anymore. So, if anything, it might be able to fly, but it has a fusion core. But yeah.
I'm guessing it doesn't have a fusion core in it?
No,
Take a look.
it's somewhere else in here. They probably don't
Yeah.
keep all that stuff right away in there.
Sure. I have an imagination that it's going to be over in that area. I think it's...
Maybe it might be on those lockers and walls over here.
Okay, I'm going to drag the tarp back over it.
Okay.
Back for you.
Brad, when you enter this room, you see pretty much another shape underneath a large tarp and another power armor frame that's just hanging together by wires, chains, and hope.
Hope.
Yeah, you see some of the metal plating that was in the other room, like armor pieces and stuff like that. But yeah, there's that thing that's got the tarp over it.
Well, I'm going to definitely pull that off first.
It's a giant mole rat. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be
the thing.
hilarious.
You pull the tarp off, there's a mole rat. Then you put the tarp back on. You take the tarp off. On. Yes,
So
that's
I run
right,
out of this door.
Ghostbusters.
I run out of this door and into this door, and then I run out of that door and out this door.
Scooby-Doo all over again.
I don't think Scooby-Doo ever used yakety sax in there.
No, but if he could.
I'm sure they would have.
So, you pull off the tarp of what's over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see a records pouch. This armor, it looks significantly older than you've probably ever seen. It's nicely plated. It's got red crosses on its shoulders, or one shoulder. On the other shoulder, it has some sort of Latin. Probably can't make it out. But also, underneath it also says, "So others may live." It has some weird little attachment on its forearm. It looks like it shoots like missiles or whatever. But it says first aid use only.
Well, this thing just looks like it's worthless. I'm guessing this one also does not have a power cell.
It does not have a fusion core.
Okay. Well then, if that's the case,
It does also have the little records patch, so it does give you a little bit of information on it too.
What you just described, is that what was in the records pouch, or should I read the records pouch?
You could read the records
I'm
pouch.
going to read the record. Yeah. I'm a learned individual.
Are you?
What's this letter that looks like a man wearing a hat? That's a T. Tuh sound.
Look here, I was taught proper by my Christian mama up in her country home.
What? I somehow doubt that, but yeah, okay.
We learned all about baby Jesus.
I don't want to know what country home means in the future.
Cannibal Shack, please.
You open up the records pouch. This is called T45 Foxtrot, call sign Mike Delta. This was built, it has Air Force logos on it. This was built and used to be a combat medic. So, at a game, if people were flying around on a vertibird, they needed a medic to try to fix someone up. They'd send out this set of power armor. It would land on the ground and it would patch people up. It's a pararescue set of power armor.
Does that mount and it shoot stim packs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it will do.
I think we know who's gonna raid that one.
Brad, when he converts the
Yeah, I'm obviously the best medic.
we have the
when
flying
he converts the stim packs to death packs.
one. We still
Everything is poison in it if you use enough of it.
Yeah, you can actually kill someone with a super stim pack and Fallout 2. Interesting tale.
Really?
Yep. Super stim packs, they'll heal you for a large amount, but they also do damage because your body is reacting to the overhealing. So there's a character in Fallout 2 that has a heart condition that you could also give bad heart pills
That's
to.
like Pacer in New Vegas.
Huh?
Pacer New Vegas also has that.
Yeah. So you can take the stupor stims. As I would call them. IPA is so good. You can take the super stims and you could assassinate people with it. So, yeah.
So if I check into these things here, are these anything worthwhile to check into?
You find another not so pristine condition snap-off toolkit, and you find more plating that could probably be installed on the power armor.
What about ours?
Like I said, V already gave you that snap-off toolkit.
And these? Oh, so
And still more plating. So yeah.
Well,
and then there's this big room over here.
I want to check out the room and see what's out there.
You see, alongside all these tables, there are large military crates that are like locked with a simple key lock.
I have a gun.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up and look for one that may have like a set of armor or some weapons in it and shoot off the lock.
I want you to go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. It's not trained, but I have a rank in it. So perception is cunning. It's 2, and then 1 for that.
This is going to be incredibly simple, so just 1 purple.
Okay.
And it's just you. 505 didn't go in there with you?
I too am going in.
You follow?
Breaking
Okay,
locks.
alright. You don't have to have. You don't get a setback die because of that. All right, go ahead and roll.
I'm the torch. I'm the living torch.
Wow, I have a success, but I have and also have 2 additional advantage.
You point your gun at the locker. Thankfully, 505 tells you not, because 505 understands the symbols for explosive ordnance.
Is that
So
a
we're
good to
shooting
go, or
here.
is that a not? Okay, I'm about to say like
No boom.
you're sending you're sending mixed signals. Okay, I don't pull again. I just took a look at lock and I guess I try to.
Do you break the lock open?
I have the axe.
So we're shooting
I
these, right?
I take an axe to it. Don't shoot. I have an axe.
You crack open
Gotta make
the
sure
lock
it's lit.
where it's attached. I mean, the wood just falls apart, and there's a couple of small green cases that are just like quick open close.
Take a peek inside and see what it is.
Here, I'll angle my pet boy for you.
Thanks.
They are.
She's just that loose on your arm in game.
Well,
It's like
they're-
almost sliding off.
I can't tighten it any more than this.
They're. You think if they didn't have fins attached to it, it would look like a football.
It's a mortar.
Boom.
It also has a radioactive symbol on it.
It's a warhead.
It's a mini nuke.
And
Close
it
that
looks-
back up.
And V on the table, as he was about to blow up a mini nuke with his pistol, there's some very big object that's sitting there on the table that's underneath this tarp.
I would like to pick it up and inspect it for what it
You
is.
even care?
You pull the tarp off, and this is going to be really interesting.
It's
Well, for
three
some
mole
people.
rats.
It's a stable rats in the shape of a mini nuke launcher.
It's
Not again!
It's Stamos as a mini nuke? What?
This game.
No,
You're just sitting there like, hey guys.
hey, what's up? Thought I'd catch you in another game.
For you guys at home, he's another character in another one of our games.
Skamos, not Stamos. Skamos.
Well, he's stuck with Stamos.
Yeah, he's John Skamos now.
In real-world American history, back in the 50s, when we started using A-bombs for everything, including peace,
Sounds about right.
the United States military decided they wanted to play around with some really cool shit. So they started playing around with recoilless rifles fitted with nuclear warheads. What you're looking at is a real-world object. It's called the Davy Crockett. And if you could reconfigure the mini nukes, you could probably shoot them off of it.
What would it take for reconfiguring? Mechanics?
It's going to be 4 purple, and it's going to be a mechanics check.
Ooh, I don't feel really. I don't feel real confident about that, you guys. I don't feel real confident.
Feel
about
confident
that.
about what? Just do it.
We're gonna die if I fail.
Look,
Watch.
Look, just do it. I saw some guy, what was named Shia LaBeouf. He did it on a green screen once. He said, do it.
I'm afraid your database doesn't have the Shia LaBeouf do it video.
Just do it. I'm gonna hold off on that, but note to self, we can do that. So I'm gonna kind of drag the box of mini nukes over to the Davy Crockett. I'm just leave it there next to each other. So you guys, this is gonna be a stockpile. We're gonna bring all the stuff that we're gonna bring back with us over here, and obviously we don't bring the stuff we're gonna keep for ourselves over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go drag the robot
one
from
item.
the other room.
One item.
into
Throw
there.
that laser rifle, what you stole from me, into the pile so I can take 2 items.
I gotta fix it. You don't get 2 items, you only get 1 item.
Well, if they get a laser rifle that I brought from my own
I'm gonna
personal...
fix it and give it back to you.
Look, if I brought it from my own personal
No,
stockpile,
this
we
is
can
not
throw
how
it in
it's
this
gonna-
pile,
it's
and I
not
get
how-
2 items.
It's not how this works. I'm not putting this gun in there because it's yours. I had to fix it, but it's yours. You still only get 1 item. I know what you're doing there. Can I look around for any like armor and weaponry and stuff like that stuff?
You guys can make perception checks and all that other stuff, and we'll figure out what items will be there. It is also 9:05, by the way. We do have 20 minutes left.
9:30.
9:30. Okay.
Ow, that happened.
What are the bad dice on this?
2, but since Valerie has left, you guys are going to take a setback die because it's dark.
Did you leave?
I'm going to get the robot to put it in the stockpile.
Did you
You
get
guys
one
don't listen to me.
I know we didn't.
That was a failure.
Boy, you guys didn't
That was a
take any
success, but
setbacks.
3 threats.
Okay. Brad, you find a lot of boxes of ammunition, but you don't know if there's any good or not.
I'll take them all and use them willy-nilly.
Put them in the pile.
Okay.
Oh, right, piles. I put it in the pile.
We need this shit for the defense, but we still get to take the stuff off the top that we want.
You also find some.
Get it 2 shoes, lawman.
You find some explosives, mortar shells, grenades. Still don't know if they're, if they're good or not.
Take them over.
It's been a couple hundred years, but it's also kind of sort of been in a.
We're gonna
sort
doom
of
this freaking
preserved
defense with faulty explosives.
Boom! All I'm saying is we could take all this stuff right now, go find Ovaltine Jenkins, and blow her to smithereens.
You're not wrong. Sounds like a good idea. But at the same time, we do need to help out with this first.
Who told us we need to help out?
And that's when I come in. Help! Help!
Yes, help.
Help Satan!
Agreed. No, help Sam, not Satan.
Help
Sam.
Sam.
Help Sam, not Satan.
Okay.
Going for the
Let's
next
say
one.
you did that one. Okay, I'd say there's maybe 2, or we'll say there's 4 more crates for you guys to look at.
Okay.
V, you bring back.
I bring back the light!
Yeah, you bring back the lights, so there's no need to use that
setback.
setback. That setback won't count.
4 successes and
I'm here now.
Oh.
You don't need the black dice. You
Don't be
don't
racist
listen.
to the
You don't
dice.
listen to me.
3 successes and one threat.
I've got 4 successes and 3 threats. 5 successes and
Alright,
1
you
failure.
find.
Counter
And
like
this-
me now, like 4 or 5.
You guys find an assortment of rifles and handguns.
Track
They're
cover.
in decent condition. I think the biggest telling factor is going to be whether or not the ammunition works. Yes, V, you want to make another roll?
I would like to just double check their work before we move on.
Okay, Mom.
Okay. Once everything's accumulated, you can do that. And if you want to take your time with that, we'll figure out what's good and what's bad once they make their rest of their rolls.
You've got 1 more roll, right?
So do you both have one more roll? Or is
Yeah,
this-
you guys have 1 more roll each. If you get a bunch of successes, you may pick up something really nice.
It's a
Yes.
narrow failure.
You got 1 success?
I did get 1 success, 0 failures, but 2 threats, which are canceled out.
Oh, here's it.
Did
I
you
got
also use the... Whose yellow is that?
It's fine.
Okay.
yeah, I got 3 successes, 2 advantage, 4 failures.
I got 1 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, Brad.
There goes my chances of getting nice armor.
I
wouldn't
found 3
say-
power cells.
I'm gonna double check.
Yeah,
their work.
there are... You find 3 3 fusion cores that still have some kind of power, like maybe 30% left in it. So that might be enough to get them out
And home.
and home. And they do have like a fusion generator there that's rigged up out of an old truck they like cobbled together way back when.
That's how I'm going to carry out the stuff back home is using these things.
Okay. Now,
There
I know
are
you
bags
said-
you can.
I know you said we should put the little demon child in the one with the rocket launching stim packs.
Yeah.
But, and here's
And the
my
other one
thought
got a
here.
rocket launcher on it. It's got a jetpack on it.
Here's my thought here. I found these, so I want the other one.
What do you mean?
The one with the rocket launching backpack.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, good.
So, I feel like that's a terrible idea, but hey, that's
I don't-
one. You don't get to fucking complain and try to get a second one. That's what you get.
Look here. I don't trust no lawman with some power armor. You ain't trustworthy.
I don't
in
trust
power
no
armor.
bandit with some power armor. But I trust somehow. I trust
What am
this little
I,
thing
what
here.
am little old, honest to God me, gonna do with power armor?
Lots and lots of terrible things.
Well, yes, that might be true, but what would you do with it? Try to arrest me? That ain't okay.
Is that okay not for you or for the general good of the public?
The
All of the above.
go ahead and make your. Do you have any mechanics, knowledge?
I have mechanics.
I don't have any mechanics.
What about knowledge?
It's 2 ranks in it.
I have 2 ranks, yes.
Okay, go ahead and make your knowledge check.
Alright.
You have one more green die. Nope. Take the yellow die,
Yeah.
and you get one more green die, and you could actually turn on 2 green dice for another yellow if you wanted.
Okay. I like yellow. Yellow does fun things.
Triumphs. 2 triumphs, watch. She goes back and finds all the extra shit we just missed.
2 difficulties? That's all? Okay.
Yeah, throw in a blue for your pimp boy.
Yes. Making my day, Jim. You're making my day.
I'm trying.
Killing me, Smalls, you're killing me. Oh, she got a triumph, though.
She did.
Woo!
She got a triumph and 2 failures.
Well, and there's a success, and then there's 3...
A triumph, 2 failures, and 2 advantages total after everything.
So
Alright, what's...
those are your advantages. That's your failure, and those are your failures. Triumphs count as 2.
It's like they're all even.
She gets a lot of advantage off of it, but...
Actually, I do have 1 perk that
Yeah.
I think might apply to it, if I'm remembering it rightly. No.
What type, was this a perception check?
No.
Or just knowledge right now?
Knowledge.
Oh, maybe that would count then.
Which one were you wanting to use?
Well, first I was thinking early sequence, but then I remembered that was about initiative. And the other one I was thinking of
What did you use tag on?
tag.
Which one did you use tags on, though?
You may select 2 skills, and you can use this perk to reroll a skill check once per session. You have tag.
I do have tag.
You can reroll. Go ahead.
Dead re-roll them all. I'm too short to get. Thank you for that.
I don't have
I'm
reach.
looking like, I have something for this, and like, yeah, well, good to know.
I'm like, this is why I did all the fun stuff to see what I could do. This is worse than last time.
No, it is not.
It isn't?
That has 0 failures.
And
1 success,
it has a lot of advantage.
2 success and a lot of advantage. Yeah,
It's
all the
2 success
munitions
and 2
that you
advantage.
find there are well enough to use. No one's gonna lose an arm or an eye,
Including all the explosives?
including all the explosives
Yeah.
they haven't cooked off.
Do we find any mortars actually launch them from, or like the actual mortar tubes?
No, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
they're like grenades
Oh.
and all that stuff.
There's a reason I wanted to be special.
You do find like out of all the equipment that you're going through and checking, you find a shotgun. It looks like somebody etched something into the stock. It says Escopeta de Terror.
Ooh.
I have no idea what that means.
Neither do I.
The terrible shotgun.
Yes! Oh my god!
Yeah, man, you gotta mix up a lot of the cool stuff.
Is that a heavy range or is that light ranged?
It's a shotgun. That's gonna be ranged heavy. You guys are also gonna get XP at the end of this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys.
I get my power armor.
Well, do you have any skills in operation?
Yep. Then by yep, I mean nope.
In operation?
There is
Where's
no operation.
Or piloting?
Piloting would probably be the next best bet.
Ah, no, I have none in that.
So, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for the rest of the night because,
Oh.
let's face it, folks, they just made a very giant monumental discovery, and the lines are gonna be drawn for the big giant fight that's gonna come up next time around. So we're talking super mutants, we're talking mini nukes, we're talking all-out Fallout warfare.
Come out to the fallout, baby.
So, like everyone, I want to say thanks for stopping by.
Thank you
checking
very
us out.
much.
Thank you for watching. Keep circulating the URLs and thumbs up, and we'll see you on the 15th.
Earls.
Earls.
Circulate the Earls.
Circulate the Earls. So.
Thanks for coming out.
The Earls
Thanks for
are
watching. Make sure that you can check this on VOD, all that kind of good stuff too. If you missed it and you're just checking it at the end.
Thank you.
Sure, why
But
not?
yeah, thank you so much.
Like a mother.
Thanks for putting up with us.
I know, that was just
With
like.
our delayed
thanks.
start and all our silliness and
Difficulties
all of our nukes
can
and
be
our
overcome.
rats.
No problems.
That seems to be a reoccurring thing. Those rats.
But I want to do mole rat stuff with my friends.
So
Yes.
thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night and make sure and pull up a chair and
Make
make time to tabletop. All right, enjoy the rest of the night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.